guys, it's Laurel. Welcome back to my channel. EPEX is back. I'm so excited. It feels like it's been forever with Echo. Let's go ahead and see what this is all about. Whoa. Ooh. Very dramatic. Ooh. I love that. Whoa. This is giving, this is giving elevated Backstreet Boys and NSYNC. Are you kidding me? I'm here for it. Ooh. I love this pre-chorus. It's so good. Ooh, we got ad-libs this time too. Ooh, that run. Ooh, the change up in the instrumental. Oh, that transition too. There's so much going on, the ad-libs and everything. Ooh. The vocals, guys. Ah! Oh, and then a dance break at the end. Oh my gosh. Ooh, with the. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? What did I just experience? Oh, guys, that was such a bop. Okay, let me try to organize my thoughts because that was so incredibly good. I was not expecting that. Okay. So from the beginning, I kind of felt like, you know, the organ at the very beginning, super dramatic, right? But then when it went into the first rap, I was like, that's kind of not what I was expecting based on the dramatic introduction. And then since the rap was lasting for most of the first verse, I was like, okay, I think this is going to be more rap based. It's going to be towards that. And then the pre-chorus came in, the eyes on me. And I was like, are you kidding me? First and foremost, the pauses, that was so smart because it immediately got my attention again. So not only, so we have the organ was dramatic, that got my attention. Then we have the rap coming in, that got my attention with the instruments kind of starting to layer on there. And then the pre-chorus, we suddenly have these pauses, which a beautiful vocal on there. And then I absolutely love that. And then the chorus happened and it was suddenly over. The chorus was so incredibly short. I was not expecting that. And, you know, what I got reminded by this entire time, this reminded me, like I said, it was like an elevated Backstreet Boys NSYNC kind of feel. It was basically like K-pop style of some of those kind of like vibes, I guess is how I want to say it. Very like pop, but with the added element of, you know, rap and like the instrumental layering and all that kind of stuff and choreography for this day and age. So it reminded me a lot of Pop by NSYNC. That's a huge song in K-pop. It has been for a really long time. Like, people really look towards that, and it really reminded me of that. But like I said, at a different level, at a, you know, kind of updated and upgraded. So, because that's such a good classic pop song, boy group pop song, that I feel like, you know, kind of having a similar vibe is such a good way to go. But then like changing it and making your own style, which I think EPEX did here. When we get into verse 2, it has, at first I thought this was verse 2, but then I realized this was more of like a outro to the chorus, because it had a completely different feel with like the whisper kind of harmonic parts, and then it went back into the rap. And so I realized it was more of an outro rather than the start of verse 2. So when we got into verse 2, that was a really cool transition because, you know, like I said, the chorus had been so short that I think you kind of needed that transition in order to get into the next verse. Also, just to keep like the momentum moving forward. So I really loved that aspect of having, you know, a little outro in the chorus, or a post-chorus as we would call it. And then when we get into the pre-chorus this time, first and foremost, again, the pauses are so good. But then you add the added ad-libs on top of that. And that run, are you kidding me? The vocals in this towards the end, guys, were freaking out of this world. I kept getting attacked by vocals. I was like, what? What? Felt like I was misfunctioning. Like, because I didn't know what to listen to, because the instrumental, like I said, is layering, which is really cool. It sounds awesome. And then you have the vocal layering, and then you have like the ad-libs popping off, and it was just like, are you kidding me? Like, this is so good. And then I loved in the bridge, every moment you and I breathe can't get like this. The trembling feeling keeps spreading. I loved that. Oh, goodness. And like, we just have the vocals go off like in that bridge as well. And then we get the echo repeating part with the ad-libs on top of that. And then we get a dance break. And then we get even more vocals on top of that and ad-libs. I need to drop something. What do I have? My brush. I need to drop it. Like that. What a song. Oh, I'm so incredibly impressed. I really, really hope this gets a lot of recognition, because this was such an incredible song. I am so incredibly impressed. I can't wait to go back and listen to it. I can't wait to see a live version of this, because from a little bit of the choreography that I was paying attention to, because I was shook by the vocals, looked really cool. So I can't wait to like see this live. What did you guys think of this? Did you love it? Did you hate it? What was your favorite part of the song or the music video? For me, guys, this is a 10 out of 10, maybe a 15 out of 10 song. It was so incredibly good. I'm so incredibly impressed. So tell me what you guys thought, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.